like to look now at calculating a percentage of an amount. So thinking about the words, what they mean. So the word of means to multiply. If I was talking about out of, that would mean to divide. So as soon as we talk about in a sentence, we look for that word of, and that's a key word for us. If I take the word percent, so the word per means to divide, and cent, if you think about how many years there are in a century, there's 100 years in a century. Or how many cents are there in a dollar? So two 50-cent pieces make up $1, so there's 100 cents in a dollar. So the word cent means 100. So when we talk about percent, we're talking about dividing by 100. So to find the percentage of an amount, we need to multiply, because there's our of, and we're going to multiply it by that percentage. So here's the little formula. Okay, so whatever percentage I want to convert, we're going to write that percentage over 100, and we're going to multiply that by the amount of money. So let's look at an example. So here I've got, I want to find 10% of $200. So here's my $200, okay, and I want to take 10% of that amount. Okay, and so there I've got a little block that I've shaded in now, so that white piece, that's my 10%. So I want to find out how much 10% of that $200 is. So I'm going to write down that exact sentence, 10% of $200 equals. Now that 10%, we need to turn that into 10 over 100, because there's our percent. So we write down the 10, and that percent becomes divided by 100. Of means times, and then we multiply by the 200. So that's what we then type into our calculators, and that's going to give us $20. So just to show you what we would do, let me just quickly open the calculator. So I'm going to literally type that in and go 10, and then divided by line 100 times 200. Equals, and that gives me my $20. Okay, so let's jump to our second example. Let me just jump back into there. So my second example here is if I earn $600 per week and I save 30% of my money. Now I want to figure out how much money do I save each week. So let's find the key words and numbers in the sentence. So first of all, we've got $600, so that's important for us to know. We've also got 30%, so that's another good one. We've also got that word of. We're saving 30% of my money. Okay, so that's what my savings is going to be, and I've given it a little label there. I've said savings equal, and that label is important. So I'm going to say, well, I'm going to save 30% of my $600. Okay, I'm saving 30% of my money, and I earn $600 a week. Now we need to turn that into a calculation. So now we say, right, 30% is the same as 30 divided by 100. Of means times, so we're going to multiply that by the 600. And when we do that, we end up with an answer of $180. So now I need to just write that as a sentence. I will save $180 each week. So this layout and set out is quite important for your assessment. We want to have a label, savings equals. We need the calculation that you're going to type into the calculator, so the 30 divided by 100 times 600. You need the answer, and we need the dollar sign, and you need a sentence explaining your answer. Okay, so that's quite important to know what we need to do. And there's how we calculate a percentage of an amount.